Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN. I follow a whole food plant-based way of eating. If that's something you're into, please subscribe. So today I'm going to be showing you two recipes that are under 400 calories. They are high volume, low calorie dense, high protein. These are perfect for weight loss. So if you are trying to lose weight but aren't feeling satisfied after your meals, then these recipes are for you, because you're going to get a big plate of food but for not very many calories, and you're still going to get all the things you need. You're going to have your protein, your starch, you're going to have your veggies, so it's all going to come together for these two really super easy meals. So the first recipe will be a pasta recipe. I'll be using lentil pasta, which is going to bump up the protein, and just a few ingredients in this recipe, so very, very user-friendly. For the second recipe, I will be doing some soy-free tofu, some Vidalia onions, some green beans, and some Yukon Gold potatoes. This one is very easy as well, and it's going to be, again, large volume, low calorie density, high protein. You're going to get everything you need in this meal as well. I really like using the soy-free tofu. It's made with faba beans, and it is higher in protein. And if you have an issue with soy, if you're allergic or it doesn't sit well with you, then this one's perfect for you as well. So let's get started. So first we're going to saute some mushrooms and onions. I just added a little bit of water to saute these in. And we just want the mushrooms to cook down and the onions to get translucent. So this is what you want them to look like. They've cooked down, the moisture, a lot of the moisture has been cooked out, and that's perfect. Now we're just going to start adding a few other things. I've got a half a cup of spaghetti sauce. You can use whatever kind you want. Then I have 3/4 cup of my cheese sauce. And this is my regular cheese sauce. I just didn't have any carrots, so that's why it's white instead of like that orange color. So we're just going to let this mix together here. And I'm going to add a little bit of garlic salt and onion powder. And I'm also going to add a little soy milk to thin it out a little bit. And it's going to make it just nice and creamy. And now I will add the pasta in. And I'm just using my red lentil pasta. It's 3/4 cup and it has 15 grams of protein. And then I'm just going to add a splash of lemon juice, maybe a half a tablespoon, and some fresh parsley. And we're just going to let this is on medium heat, and we're just going to let this go for a couple of minutes. Let all the flavors get together. And then we will plate it up and serve it. So here we go, finished product. And I sprinkled a little bit of nutritional yeast on here. That's my personal preference. It adds more protein. So this whole bowl is about 350 calories and is about 25 grams of protein. So high volume, filling. Let's give it a taste. This is so good. And if you want to mix up your broccoli in with your pasta, if you want to throw it in the same pot, you want to add about 2 cups of a non-starchy vegetable. I love broccoli because I can get 5 grams of protein in 2 cups of broccoli, and broccoli is my favorite vegetable, as you can probably tell because I put it with everything. But, you know, find a veggie that works for you. So let's move on to the next recipe. For this particular recipe, I'm going to be using the Big Mountain soy-free tofu. This has got higher protein, so I really like it. I'm going to use about 1/3 of this package, which is about 113 grams of the tofu. And then we're going to season it up. I'm going to add some potatoes, season those up. I'm going to add a Vidalia onion and season those up. And then they're all going to go into my oven and they're going to come out delicious. So this particular soy-free tofu is made from faba beans. So we're just going to cube this up. I'm just going to add it to a bowl. And I'm going to season it up. And as you probably have realized if you've watched any of my other videos, I pretty much season with the same seasonings. I know there's a million seasonings out there. These are my favorite. I'm a mono eater, so feel free to change up the seasonings. You don't have to use what I use. So I've got some garlic salt, onion powder, I've got some smoked paprika, and a little nutritional yeast. This helps give it like a little crispy little coating. And then you just toss it. And I'll do the onion and the potato in the same fashion. So I've got a lined baking sheet here, so I'm just going to throw the tofu on. Just make sure it's in a single layer. Then I'm going to add the onions to this bowl and do the exact same thing. But you could use cumin, Italian seasoning, regular paprika, sweet paprika, whatever you want. If you're salt-free, don't use garlic salt, just use some garlic powder. It's real easy. And like I said, these are the flavors that I enjoy the most. And so change it up to your palate. And same thing, toss it up, toss it around. That's going to go onto the baking sheet. You just want to make sure that everything is in a single layer so everybody gets cooked evenly. And this is about 200 grams of potatoes, so I'm just going to cube these up. And this is a Yukon Gold, again, my favorite. You could use sweet potato, you could use russet, red, whatever you'd like. And usually I use a pre-baked potato, but I didn't have any, so I just put this in the microwave for a couple minutes just to get them going. And then we'll just, put those in the bowl. And then these will bake at 425. They're going to go into my oven. They're going to go on the air fryer setting. If you don't have air fryer, just use convection. And we'll go for about 15 minutes. Check it at 15. And if it's to your liking, if you want a little bit crispier, go longer. Alright, these go on. Alright, I'm going to pop these in the oven. And then we'll add some green beans. So we have our nice non-starchy vegetables. We'll have our starch. We'll have our protein. Perfection. So this huge bowl of food is 335 calories and we're at about 30 grams of protein. So I think that's pretty good. I like to put a little sweet chili sauce on the green beans and the tofu. Alright, let's give this soy-free tofu a taste. It's perfect. I love to cook the onions like this. They come out so sweet and delicious, and the potatoes are crispy, perfect. What is there here not to love? So if you're on the starch solution, perfect. You're trying to lose weight, it's perfect. So we had 2 recipes today that were under 400 calories and giving you good amounts of protein. And as you can see, these recipes were so easy. I really just threw things together. For the pasta dish, I just had those mushrooms and the onions, and I threw in some cheese sauce and spaghetti sauce, and it doesn't have to be complicated. So keep it simple, it's delicious. You can have the best of both worlds. You can have delicious meals, a lot of volume, meet your protein goals, get those veggies in. So I hope you give these recipes a try. The full recipes will be in the description box along with all the resources I offer. My online course is on sale through the end of the summer, so if you want to check that out as well, the link for that is down below. I've got discount codes for Earth Chimp protein powder, so a lot of good stuff down there. So if you made it this far in the video, please comment below with high volume, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you.